up. The only time you give up is when you are not breathing. And as long as you are breathing, you get up and you keep moving and you keep trying to, achieve those goals. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I must say a very big thank you for your continuous support and your love. I really do appreciate it. And if you're just joining us for the first time, I must also say welcome to you. Thank you for coming onto this channel. I just encourage that you like this video and that you subscribe as well, and that you turn on the post notification button so that you are alerted whenever I put up any new post. And I promise to keep bringing on new content. Here we discuss lifestyle, we talk about health tips, we do travel vlogs, natural hair tips, and a bit of everything in general. It's all about keeping it real, and it's all about bringing so much fun and intellectual content to you guys. So yes, thank you for coming into this channel. I really do appreciate it. And I just want to say that the love so far has been very massive. The last video that I put up on the International Women's Day, we got 100 views in within 24 hours, and I know some people would be like, what is that one? But honestly, it's the little beginnings that matter, and I'm really grateful. It made me so happy. And these are the things that keep encouraging someone to do better. It keeps encouraging me to want to bring much more interesting content to you guys. So yes, thank you so much for viewing and also liking. I just encourage that you subscribe as well, because we have more viewers than subscribers, and also like the video, and also please leave comments for me as well. I don't just want you to watch, I also want to know your impact, your views, what you have to add to each content that I release. So yes, please like the video, share it, subscribe, turn on the post notification button, and comment as well. Please always leave your comments for me in the comment section below. If there are things you want us to talk about from the first video that I put up, I said it was going to be an interactive channel where people would drop comments or topics that they want me to talk about, and I would like to talk about them. So yes, please leave your comments for me in the comment section below, topics you want us to talk about, and I will be happy to look into them. All right, so moving on to what I have for this video. In the spirit of encouragement and motivation, I decided to do a little something to motivate someone out there today and to encourage someone. I know it's something we hear every day, people coming on to leave motivational quotes and other stuffs, but I mean this is more personal to me. I'm not just coming here to just drop a motivational quote. I am doing this because I really believe in it, because it's what has always worked for me, is what I keep putting into my daily activities and in my life in general as a whole. So yes, I just want to encourage someone out there today, because I find out that there are a lot of people these days with the thousands of motivational quotes out there. There are people that still just are in the position where they're like, it is what it is, I give up, I'm just going to try and just remain where I am, and it's not working for me. I'm just here to tell you today that you shouldn't give up. No, it's not time to give up. You haven't gotten to that point where you should give up. You should never even give up. The only time you give up is when you are not breathing, and as long as you are breathing, you get up and you keep moving and you keep trying to achieve for what you want. So yes, guys, I'm here to give you 7 guidelines that could help you to achieve your goals, and keep staying motivated. Because if you start achieving goals, you find out that it keeps giving you this motivation to continue to go forward and to do better. So yes, the first guideline, guys, is to see your goal. What does seeing your goal mean? It just means making up a plan. I mean, it's like having a vision. You know, there are organizations that have this vision and mission statements. What are you hoping to achieve? What is the goal in question? You cannot be staying motivated or be working towards something if you don't even know what you're working towards. So yes, you're supposed to see your goal. This is a time for you to sit down and tell yourself, okay, what am I looking towards achieving? What is the time frame I'm, working with? Yes, I don't really advise people to put like a time frame on something, but it's more like creating a mental picture of the time frame, not like it's a do or die affair. Like if I don't achieve it now, I won't achieve it. If I don't achieve it within this time frame, I'm not going to achieve it again. I'm going to die. No, it's not about that. It's just about creating a mental idea in your head, okay? Because sometimes putting a time frame to things, like a mental time frame, helps you stay on track. So yes, it's about making a plan. What are you hoping to achieve? It's like when you're going to working into a company, maybe you want them to sponsor you and you want a contract with them, and then you go and they're like, oh, so what's your business proposal like? What is your business plan like? What are you working with? So that's what seeing your goal is all about. You sit down and you draft, what are you hoping to achieve? What are you looking forward to get? What is the goal in question? So you have to see that goal to start with. That's the first thing you always have to start with. You cannot make a move if you don't even know the goal that you're working with. And let's not even go in depth with the whole business plan thing. It looks like it's a big deal. No, let's talk about our daily lives. For instance, I know there are people that wake up every day and they just take a shower, get something to eat, and just go out about their day. And then if you ask them, oh, what have you set out to achieve today? They can't really tell you. For them, it's just like, we'll see how the day goes. That's not how life should be. You should always wake up every day with a goal in your mind. What's the target for the day? You have a set of things, a list of things that you set out to do for that day. Like, okay, this is what I want to achieve today. And you should always work towards, ticking out as many boxes as possible. It helps you stay on track. I mean, it's there's this thing called a daily planner. I didn't know I could get like an easy access to one. My friend just told me yesterday. So tomorrow, unfailingly, I'm going to get my daily planner. It's just a book where you have the like a calendar drawn out, and you can slot in your activities for each day. So yes, I'm going to get that tomorrow because it helps you stay really organized. But in the meantime, some people will say, oh no, I don't have money to get like a daily planner. It's not that expensive. It's not even expensive. But it's not still an excuse, because people are always fond of jumping on excuses. You can get a normal book and a pen and, draw out the dates or the days of the week as you want to, and then put in what you have to do for each day. Or you could behave like me. Since I don't have a daily planner, what I do sometimes, all the time, not sometimes, is I take a piece of paper. It could be a small paper, it could be a long paper, and then I write out things that I want to do for the day. Sometimes I'm like, okay, things to do for the week, and then I put each days of the week and write out a couple of things I want to make sure I do that day or within that week. And as I do them, I have my highlighter pens. I cross them out. And I know as I'm talking, some of you are already looking behind me. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You can see I have some things crossed out. So what I do is when I write them down, I use my thumbtack to just hold it to. I have a board under it. You see the board? Yeah. So I just hold that in, and as I achieve those things that I've set out to do, I cross them out with my highlighter pen. Just it really helps. It looks like a little thing. Yeah, it's little, but you see, it's these little things that actually give you the results most of the time if you're consistent with them. And you just see that at the end of the day you feel so good, because when you come back and you're doing a reflection, there's some of us that don't even do reflections at the end of the day, like just like a little meditation. What have I achieved today? What went wrong today? What didn't go wrong today? What did I not do right today? There's some of us that don't do that. These are things you have to start doing if you're going to start achieving goals, if you're going to start making new moves. These are things you need to work on. So yes, make a plan for the day. What do I want to do today? Oh, I want to get this today. Oh, I want to do that today. Oh, I want to tidy this today. Little things. It could be, oh, I need to tidy my room today. So you put it on the paper. Tidy my room today. go to the salon, take a walk, this, that. As you're doing it, you're taking it off. You find that at the end of the day, when you're looking at it, you feel very happy with yourself. You feel like you've actually really done something and you've not just wasted the whole day. So yes, you need to see the goal, you need to work with something, you need to make a plan as to what you're hoping to achieve. So I'm going to move on. I've spent some more time on trying to explain the first part. So the second part is that you need to understand the obstacles. For every up, there is a down. For every right, there is a wrong. So yes, for every plan you set out to achieve, there are always going to be obstacles, and it's not about being negative minded, it's just about preparing yourself. When you understand the obstacles that could arise from a set out plan, it makes you prepared. And I know that there's some people that will say, oh, I can't see the future, I can't forecast. Nobody's saying you should forecast, but that's where making a plan comes into play, because if you sit down to draft out what your plan is, then you'll be able to tell, okay, this something might happen like this and it might not really work out the way I've set out to achieve this thing. So that's where understanding the obstacles will come in play. But if you don't sit down to even make the plan, there's no way you would understand what obstacles you could encounter along the line. So yes, you have to understand the obstacles. And I said earlier on, it's not about being negative minded, but it's about preparing yourself. If you anticipate something, you would be able to think of ways that you could block that obstacle from coming up, or even if it comes up, you've already prepared yourself to attack it. It's like creating the defense. Exactly. So it's like you're anticipating that, okay, something might go wrong, because it's life. Things don't always go out how we plan them to go. But then if you've anticipated that this might turn out wrong, or something like this can come up, then you know how to attack it before it becomes a disaster. So yes, you need to see the goal and understand the obstacles that come with those goals. And now the next is to create a positive mental picture. So yes, you've created your goal, you've set your goals, you've understood the obstacles. Now you have to work on setting a positive mental picture. There's some of us that before we even start something, we've already used negativity to kill it.
Oh, it's not going to work for me. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh, how am I going to start?
It was just like, I'm going to use myself for an example. This YouTube channel, I opened this channel last year, I think May 2021, and I just earned my first video March, so it was the same thing for me. Oh, how
am I going to start? Or what am I going to put my content based on? Or how am I going to go about getting the materials that I needed to start? Or how am I going to get subscribers? How am I going to get people to view my the videos?
And it was just this, and at some point I just felt, oh no, I can't do this. How am I going to combine with work and stuff? So I just gave up at some point. I'm like, no, I can't do this. And it took a lot of encouraging myself. It was something I really wanted to do. I had that determination, and then good people around me, good friends that encouraged me to start. And then I said, okay, yes, let's just go all out there. And that was it. So yes, you need to create a positive mental picture. Cut out the negativities. And the next one is that you need to clear your mind of any self-doubt. This is related to what I just talked about, creating a positive mental picture. You need to clear yourself of any self-doubt. Oh, I can't do this. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I have the power to do this. Or I don't think I have the capability, what it takes. You are your greatest motivator. You are your cheerleader.
You yourself, you that you're looking at me, you are your cheerleader.
So don't wait for people to validate you sometimes. Don't start doubting yourself unnecessarily. Try it first. Go out there, try it first. Don't give yourself 1,000 reasons. There are people that will give themselves 1,000 reasons why they should not do something and give themselves one positive reason why they should do it. How would you go ahead with it? Because before you even put that put that plan to action. You've already even cancelled it from the start. So yes, start clearing your mind of any kind of self-doubt that you have. Now the next tip is to embrace the challenge. Now you have prepared the goal, you have set the goal, you have understood the obstacles, you have created a positive mindset and cleared your mind of any self-doubt. It's time to now take that step, that bold step, that move. You've done all the mental picture, all the psychological picture, and a little bit of the physical work. Now it's time to put the physical work into action. It's time to walk into that office you've been dreading to go into. It's time to start gathering those materials you need to start that business that you have been aiming to start. Go out there now and make that move. All the plans you have made so far, start putting them into action. Embrace the challenge. It's usually very difficult to start, but you have to put yourself out there, because if you don't put yourself out there, all the plans you have made, the business plan you have drawn, the goals you have written down, you will not achieve them. It's like putting it in your paper. Oh, I need to tidy my room today, or I need to go to the grocery store, or I need to, and you, at the end of the day, after writing all those things and understanding of the obstacles that could come, like, oh, it could rain today or whatever, and you take your umbrella. I'm going to take my umbrella when I'm going out, and after making all those plans, you now end up lying on your bed, turning off the lights and doing Netflix and chill. So yes, I'm giving you the big examples, but I'm also bringing it down to your normal daily routine, because this thing starts from, the scratch. Before you make the big plans, you have to start with the small one. You have to train yourself to, be organized in the littlest way you can. So yes, you need to embrace the challenge. Go out there, start making those plans, start putting those plans you've made into action. That's what embracing the challenge is all about. And now the next one is to stay on track. Consistency. It's always easy to start something, but then to continue it is a problem. You start losing motivation, you start feeling tired. You always have to look for something positive, there has to be this drive, in everything that you set out to do. And it's usually that drive that keeps you going. There are times I feel very weak to even do a vlog. Yesterday I tried to do a vlog, but I was going out, and along the line my friend had to cut me short. I could have
just been like, oh no, I'm not going to do this anymore. But no, I had to pick up myself. As I'm talking to you guys currently, my head aches. I've had like a stressful week, but I am here because there's this drive, there's this passion in me to want to do this. I have this determination to continue going.
So even in my lowest moments, even when I'm trying to upload a video on my Google Drive, a million times and it's not working, I still keep doing it, because yes, I have this drive. So you need to stay on track. No, don't go and draw out plans today and then tomorrow you wake up and just say, let's just I will have the plan in my head. No, always take your time out to write down your plans. It helps. Stay on track. Maintain a path. Don't do one today and do another one tomorrow. Nobody's saying, of course, change is constant, so sometimes you add some variety. But what we're saying is, don't say, oh, I would follow this pattern tomorrow, and tomorrow you follow a different pattern totally, when you've not even stabilized in the initial pattern you've used. It doesn't work that way. It helps you to not stay consistent in what you're doing. So yes, stay consistent, stay on track with achieving those goals and those dreams. And now the last but not the least is to show the world that you can do it. There are many people that have friends or family members that have talked them down, looked down on them. Like I said earlier on, you are your cheerleader. You're your number one cheerleader. You are your motivator. Don't wait for people to validate you. Don't wait for people to tell you, oh, you can do this or you cannot do this. Don't base your life on someone's opinion. That's what has gotten people in messed up places that they are in today. And there are people that have this regret that, oh, I wish I didn't listen to this person, or I wish I didn't allow this person ruin my self-esteem and stuff. I know it's not easy. Building self-esteem in a messy world as we have today is not easy, but sometimes you need to stand up for your own self and show people that yes, I can actually do this thing. I mean, when I started my journey to the UK, that would be another talk for another video. I know, so many times I felt like, oh,
I couldn't do this thing. I know how many times I felt like, I don't think I can pull through with this thing. But I persevered, and I kept doing it, and I kept, putting effort. I kept cheering myself on. And yes, I had good people by my side as well. But
beside you, and you personally do not train yourself or talk to yourself or cheer yourself on, you will not really go far. You won't really go far. So yes guys, these are the 7 tips that I have for you, the 7 guidelines that I have for you that would help you start achieving those goals today. And achieving goals does not mean that you need to open, a company today. No, achieving goals starts with, little things that you're able to achieve and cross off your list. Because at the end of the day, you're like, oh, I said I wanted to buy this, I said I wanted to go to this place, and at the end of the day, you didn't even do any one because you never even made the plan from the start. So these things work concurrently, guys. So I hope you've taken, some of these notes down, and I hope that we start incorporating these things into our lives, and we, start making those moves and start, achieving those goals. And guys, if you have more tips as to how, you feel like people can really work towards achieving goals, would like to see them in the comment section below. And yes, don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe as well, and turn on the post notification button, and turn on the post notification button. Please guys, let's continue to help this community grow. We're doing so great so far. I just encourage that we do more. And guys, something wonderful is coming to your screens very soon. Trying to start this series on one-on-one with Nurse Sandy, and basically it's just going to be me interviewing different people on the channel, asking them about their experiences so far, because I know that there are so many people that are planning to relocate to the UK, but have some things that they're uncertain of, or questions that they would like to ask. So yes, this is an avenue for you to ask those questions. If there are things that you would want to inquiries you'd want to find out, you can always leave them for me in the comment section below. And I'm also going to attach an email that you can also leave mails for me on, so that I'll know your questions, and then we can address them on this one-on-one sessions with me, more like a question and answer session as well. So yes guys, anticipate, we're really coming in big, and the goal here is to continue bringing fun content to you guys, and intellectual content as well. It's not easy to bring this content to you guys, so please encourage by subscribing and turn on the post notification button, and also like the video and comment as well, guys. So this brings us to the end of the video. I don't want to extend it longer than this, but I really hope that you guys have learned one thing or the other. And like I said, this is not me coming to just give motivational quotes. These are things I take personally, as I was able to show you an example behind me. I'm not just here to just talk and go. I want you to start incorporating these things, because they really do help, and it's going to help you to start achieving those goals that you've set out to achieve. So guys, I'm going to be leaving you guys now. You guys just take care of yourselves, stay safe, and remain awesome. I love you guys. Bye.